Can you have my beer over there, please?
Smack my bitch up.
Got you all up in the camera, Kevin. I know.
Yeah, like Primus. Hey. My name is Mud.
All right, Aaron, you ready?
Yeah, of course.
Do you want your water?
Yeah, I got my water.
Where's your water?
It's right there.
Okay.
In my knee. Put a straw in my leg. All right, let's go.
All right, and...
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Beer and Friendship Show with your hosts, John Clauser and Aaron Naylor.
All right, hey guys, what's up? It is another episode of the Beer and Friendship Show.
I gotta figure out how to do an intro in Spanish.
Do one.
I don't know any of it. All I was gonna say was like "Cómo estás" or something.
How are you?
That's an intro, right? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. Soy Aaron Naylor. Beer and Friendship.
It'd be Cervezas.
Goal. Cervezas and Friendship.
Yeah. So we're here.
Was that offensive?
No, I'm not offended.
I couldn't.
Why would I be offended? How could I be offended by something like that?
Oh, you are white.
I'm not white.
No, I'm offended by that.
Good.
Be happy about your heritage.
So we're here.
About heritage.
Aaron, we're here on episode 66 of the Beer and Friendship Show. Episode 66. Let me pronounce that correctly.
1-6 away from
666.
Which is four numbers away from a full phone number, minus the area code.
Minus it.
What if there's an area code with 666? There's got to be.
Yeah.
We should go interview those people, see if they're all demons.
Probably are. Just old people.
Just a bunch of old people. They just put. I know there's a Hell, North Dakota. Maybe they gave that the 666 area.
Why
code
is it?
just
Where it's like
goofs.
It's like right by the Canadian border.
North Dakota's not.
Yeah, it is. North Dakota is.
Oh, okay. So it's Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota.
Minnesota's over here.
Oh, okay. So the Dakotas are on the side of Minnesota.
They're above Iowa.
Yeah. Okay. Where's Minnesota at?
Minnesota's on the on the
left.
right.
If you're looking at
Wait,
if
let's
you're
look
looking at a
it up.
map.
Okay, if we're
Well,
looking
I think
at a map.
yeah, it's on the right because it's one part of the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason I thought it was a big stupid square state.
Map of USA.
Okay. It's by Wisconsin.
Yeah, I was right. So it's on the. It was
Well,
on the right.
this is what I was thinking though was that. See how Iowa's there?
Oh yeah.
I thought the Dakotas were in between that.
Where you
That
think,
and Minnesota. I'm just thinking that the north central part of America is all of. It's like 10 states. It's fucking huge. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. I'm done.
So Aaron, how are you doing today?
I'm all right.
You're doing okay?
Yeah.
I see you're not drinking any beers.
No.
Why is that?
I don't know. I want to.
You just don't want to?
Not really.
Why is
I've
this?
been really turned off by it the past week. I had a few last night at the open mic, but that was more just to get rid of cash in my wallet.
What's happening to you, Aaron? You're changing.
How?
You don't drink beers anymore?
No. I've had... Not since last week when we did the podcast, I got pretty drunk, and I woke up and was like, I don't like this. This sucks.
I don't like this at
I
all.
don't want to keep doing this. And I wasn't even... I wasn't that hammered, but we kept going. Made 3 trips to Quick Trip to get more beer.
3?
Well, not me, but as a collective, between Kevin and I think. Yeah. Well, 2 trips to Quick Trip, 1 trip before the podcast to get beer, the initial beer, and then Kevin went and got more beer as we were starting the podcast because I drank all my beer. And then after I drank that beer, I went back up, came back, played games in your room.
Which I fell asleep.
Yeah.
And you guys are like, oh, this...
Xbox games.
Xbox.
Not like gay games. Good games.
Good games.
Good games.
So
yeah, I'm not drinking.
So you're not drinking tonight?
No.
No.
I don't really want to get drunk again for a while. I don't like it very much.
Don't lie to me, Aaron. You like to drink, get drunk.
Not really.
Not really. You should just get
No,
stoned.
it's just super easy. It's easy to do. It's fun. Like, it's fun to do, but I don't like doing it.
You should just get stoned then.
No, I don't want to do that either.
Why?
Ugh. I don't like that either.
What do you
I don't
like,
like
Aaron?
many
Aaron, what do you like?
mind-altering things. I'm not a fan of most of it. My bad, guys.
All right, there we are. We're way better now. Yeah, Aaron. So nothing's new. You're gonna be going out of town tomorrow.
Yeah, no, Thursday morning.
Thursday morning.
Yeah, going to Grand Rapids.
Oh, it's finally that.
Yeah,
It's that.
it came.
Show. It came.
It's happening.
It's gonna happen.
Laugh Fest. If I don't get a T-shirt, I'm gonna be pretty upset.
Laugh Fest, everyone. Go to Milwaukee,
Close.
Montana,
Michigan.
Michigan.
You were in between.
Yeah, I was in there.
It was in between.
I was getting the
All
M's.
50 states up above us.
All of us, yeah. So, are you excited?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I've never been there.
You've never
I
been.
don't really have a reason to go other than this, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
So
I
you're gonna
think.
do some jokes?
Yeah, I'm only
Did you
doing
write
one
some new
show.
ones? Did you write some new jokes?
I've been writing some new jokes, but I don't know that I'm not ready for those yet.
You're not ready?
No, those are hard to do.
Those are hard to do?
Yeah,
So,
it'll be fun though. What about you? What are you doing?
nothing really. Just working. Just
Your
doing
10
podcasts.
jobs?
Yep.
You got a finger for all his jobs.
I know.
1, 2, 3, 4. Thumb's not a finger, but we'll count it anyway. It's still in the same group, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You have 15 jobs
I do.
in 15 fingers.
But, yeah. I'm
just trying to
gonna
help.
be rooting for you here.
Okay.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna call me and FaceTime me. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna watch you
Yeah.
do the performance,
Like normal.
like normal.
Yeah.
That's actually, guys. That's actually normally what we do. And then when
Kevin's
you come
usually
home,
there, too.
what you do is when you come home, we critique it, we go over it,
Yeah.
and we figure out what you could do better.
And then we throw both of our phones in the trash.
Yep.
And then get more burners.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a really good time, but it's very expensive because
It's
we go through
easy to
phones.
do.
Yeah, we go through phones a lot.
Pretty cheap. I mean, all you have to do is like sell some blood
True.
and some semen. And if you
You sell your semen too?
If you mix the blood and the semen together, they won't buy it.
It just becomes useless.
I guarantee it.
Yeah.
It looks.
He
It
guarantees
looks
it.
like it makes a cool color. It's like a salmon-y kind of look.
Yeah, I would assume so. Kind of
You ever
like
mix ranch
like an
dressing
aioli.
with
Yeah,
ketchup?
exactly. That's
Oh
what,
yeah, that's the shit. Don't
ex-
try it all natural though. Don't try human ranch dressing and human ketchup, which is sperm and blood, because that's not human tasty. That's gross. It's
not.
You should. I mean, if you want to, you can go for it. It's your stuff.
I guess, yeah. If it's your
You know
own
what I mean?
blood and showing
give
it's
a
your own
shit.
semen. What if it's someone else's semen and someone else's blood and you do it?
If there's consent,
Okay.
you can't just give me some of this. And then you don't even ask. You don't have to ask if you're not looking for consent. You just
steal
cut
it.
them and jerk them.
Cut him and drink. It's like you're drinking.
Do whatever you want. Do whatever
and
you
then,
want.
Right
Yeah.
before they come, you slice it real quick. And
Yeah.
then like,
Oh, that's the best place to get blood is out of a hard dick, though.
Probably.
There's a shit ton of blood in there.
Oh, yeah.
All you gotta do, come, cut, fucking run. Put it in a little,
Gotta go!
put it in a little mixing bowl kind of thing.
yeah.
You got your stuff.
And then put over a Bunsen burner.
See what it does.
Yeah. I don't know.
Kill all that life in that petri dish.
Oh man.
This episode's called Blood Cum. Not blood gum, blood cum.
But come.
Cummy blood.
So.
Blood cum. It's never gonna end. Oh boy.
Oh.
What a good time.
So. Aaron.
Yeah. I've been crying at a lot of stuff I've been saying lately, and it's not just because I haven't drank in a little while. I am emotionally distraught and kind of grumpy most of the time. But I've been crying an awful lot at my own jokes.
Like,
And that's pretty weird.
out of laughter.
Yeah.
That's good.
No, because they're so good that it makes me emotional.
You make me emotional.
Crying right now.
Aaron, you make me
Oh,
emotional.
shit. It's all this water I'm drinking. Know what I mean?
I know what you mean, Aaron.
All right, cool.
Okay,
Just making
so-
sure. You can like your notes. I looked at them earlier. I don't know what they could even. Are they questions or like
Yeah.
topics?
So, Aaron, you know how remember when we first started doing the podcast? It was normally like I would think of some ideas, some questions, and I would just ask you, and it was
Yeah.
kind of maybe
Yeah.
from evolution to like
Yeah.
I almost said conspiracy theory. Conspiracy.
Oh.
I almost fucked it up though. I almost said something. Highspiracy.
A high-spiracy theory sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah. And then
Like
like the
conspiracy
sports.
theory having to do with weed.
But
Get them tears out of there.
but Aaron, the first question I had for you
Go for it.
was, what was every once in a while you have to do some things to get your way. Mm-hmm. What's the most weirdest story that you had to? What's the weirdest thing you ever had to do to get your own?
To get out of something?
Yeah.
The first thing that came to mind, I don't know if it's weird. I think it's just really bratty and shitty of me to do. That was like 8, I think. We used to have to go to my grandparents' house on like days where like school was out, like for whatever reason, usually on a Friday or
Right.
Monday we'd have to go. And for no particularly good reason, I just didn't want to go one day. And I threw a fucking fit. I was like in front of my grandma. It makes me really pissed off now to think of my piece of shit little bastard ass like screaming at my grandma, I don't want to go. Like I can't imagine how it made her feel, but I like I locked myself into my parents' room because my parents
How old were you?
8, 9,
Eight,
something.
nine,
I don't
okay.
know, something around there. It was pre 9/11, so I didn't really know what pain was.
True. I don't think anyone really knew what real pain
If
was.
you did anything before 9/11 that you even give a shit about, just fuck off.
Yeah. No. Once
And if you were
9/11
born
happened,
after 9/11, fuck off.
yeah,
You little shit. You don't deserve this. It's kind of.
you'll never know
This
how
guilt-
it is. You'll never know how it is to fly
It
and
should
not have to
have
take your
been
shoes.
me. You were saying to fly and
to fly and not have to take your goddamn shoes off.
Yeah.
You will never know how it is.
Well, unless you're in like a TSA.
Very rarely
pre-
before 9/11, very rarely did they ever have to. You ever had to take your shoes off. That's only if
Yeah.
you like you.
Well,
beat.
now you can. You
Now-
don't have to for all of it.
You don't have to now.
There's if you can buy a pass to get through TSA. I guess you have to be like a valued person.
Well, I don't know.
I've gone through it a couple times.
I'm sure all the Muslims are gonna. But wait, that's racist to think that all that.
I don't know if it's racist. I mean, there's Middle Easterners not Muslim, but
I guess.
it's
What do we even really start?
religionist. I don't know. It's bigoted. Bigoted.
Yeah, I'll take
No,
that
I've
one.
gone through that line before.
How was it?
It was great. It was pretty fucking sweet. But now that I have shoes that I don't have to untie and tie, they're just slip-ons, I don't really worry about it. My life is complete. I didn't even think about that. I'm more excited to fly now than I've ever been. Especially if I don't get in that line, all these people are gonna be like, I gotta take my fucking shoes off. I don't want to do this. I gotta untie them and I gotta tie them. I gotta put them back on the time. I'll just be there with my like shoes in my hand, like they look like fucking slippers. You people should have bought these.
Yeah, you assholes.
Fucking, I found a way around TSA.
So that was the first one. So you locked yourself in
Yeah,
the room.
well, and then like my grandma, I eventually went. I don't know why or how, but my parents took me over there to pick Gavin up. So I stayed at my house. I got what I wanted, but then they drove me back to my grandma's, so she could like yell at me and give me a lesson about being a little piece of shit, and it really helped. I think I don't remember what she said. Why would I do that?
Why would you want
I
to
have,
learn?
I have a bad memory in general. So these things like
Do you count that because all the drugs you did when you're young?
yeah, I really got into PCP when I was 7.
Yeah.
You know what they say, 7th heaven. Good show. So most people have said about it, I think. But
Jessica Biel
if I can,
and the dude who like touched kids.
yeah. Kevin, turn that
Hey
down.
Kevin, turn it down. We can hear it.
Thanks, buddy. No, I don't really know. Oh yeah, Kevin's here.
Oh yeah, Kevin here. Kevin's here, everyone.
You could hear like an
yeah.
an extension of his mind.
Yeah, he was listening to
guess.
something. He was listening to some girls. I think it was like Spice Girls or something. He's been super into that stuff. just
He's
playing
right.
Spice Girls while we're playing like 2K16 NBA.
I just thought of the Asian variant to Spice Girls, the Rice Girls.
The Rice Girls.
I guess they could still be Spice Girls, right? That's where it all came from, I think. China.
The Rice Girls.
I'm gonna keep going. If
Got it now. Yep, yeah, you committed.
I can't. Nope.
So that was the first. Was that the first one?
I don't really know. I think you've got to get your way. I got my way like all the time because I was the good twin.
Right.
You know, I never like.
So you used that for your.
I didn't have to use anything. I was just not getting in trouble all the time. You know. Mm-hmm. Like Gavin was just a piece of shit, so they all paid attention to him.
Right.
I didn't fucking like. I never got anything. I remember one time my dad used to take our TVs away when we got bad grades, and one time at dinner, he said, "Okay, your time's up. You get your TV back." So I got so excited that for some reason I grabbed my butter knife and like scratched my plate for like celebrating. I was like scratching my plate. My dad's like, "Fucking asshole, you're not getting your TV back now." I didn't know my dad hated that. I thought only my dad hated that sound for like years until I realized that it's a universal. I was just fucking celebrating, like, yeah, fuck yeah. My dad's like, no, not now, you fucking idiot. Yeah, I never like Gavin always got hit with a belt, like when he'd act up.
Oh damn!
He'd hacked up really bad. I mean, fuck. You know,
And it was okay.
Spanked.
It was legal.
It
It was legal back there.
It was spanked. It wasn't like hitting him in the face or anything. None of us really ever got hit.
I hit it.
But like,
I got hit. I got spanked with
everybody
the belt.
got switched or spanked. I never got the belt though. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But of course, I got spanked. Did your grandparents? I don't know if you ever hung out with your grandparents, but my grandma would always make us good. Like if we were in trouble, she would make us get out of the car and get a switch off of the tree, and then she'd use it to slap us when we were being assholes. Yeah, that's some old school shit. You got to go get the weapon that's going to be used on you. It's like digging your own grave.
Right. It's a really weird, like mental.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like psychologically,
Insane.
It's a torture method, you know. But I think it's pretty cool.
It's a little insane.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I honestly, it's a really hardcore thing to do for like a 60-something-year-old woman who's like 5'4" and nice as shit. Like this,
most of the time.
This is crazy. Yeah.
Right.
I look back on that like that was pretty cool. I don't remember getting switched, but I remember getting the switch. You know.
Right.
It was fun.
All right.
I'm gonna make my kids get switches, but then we're just gonna build a shitty little teepee out of them.
Right.
Or a fire. A fire. What about you?
Not
what
me.
did you ever get away with? Or get out of, I guess.
Oh man.
If I thought about it a little, like talk my way out of something, I don't.
Yeah, I think the only things I ever have is like I talk myself out of like stuff.
Yeah, I'm bad at keeping secrets though, like that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bad at defending myself in that shit. If I don't know, like I start talking fast and don't look. I never look people in the eyes anyway, so I always look like a dishonest person.
Right.
Except for right now.
Right now, and then we start making out. But normally we usually start making out.
Every time. I realize this when I go to Walmart is every time I go to an aisle and somebody's there, and they look at me, see me like coming. I turn
like
around
literally coming.
I turn around and get out of the aisle. I don't like that. Like, I have some kind of social, like awkward social something. I bet, or I just don't want to be around people.
Probably that. You just don't want to be around
Something.
people. Most likely, you just don't want to be around people.
I think I'm autistic.
You're not autistic.
I think I'm a little bit of autistic.
Autistic, like just raw. Like I'm just raw.
It means I made myself autistic.
Yeah, just figure myself.
I'm a little bit of autistic. I'm adorable.
The only thing I can think of is like stuff like like just stuff I've like talked myself out of, like being drunk. Oh, I remember one. Okay, so once I got really shit faced at a party, and I had to come home.
Was it a Weston party or like a?
It was a Weston party. Yeah, it was a Weston party.
Hey,
and it was the. It was out at Anima's house, out of the barn, the barn and stuff like that. And so I was like shit faced, and like everything was all blurry and everything.
Yeah.
And I had to have like Michael. I was so faced. I was so shit faced. I had Evan and Michael both like help me walk into the house. My mom was still up, and I'm like, oh shit, she's still up. Yeah. And I'm like, and so I acted like I cried. Because my eyes were all red and stuff like that, from smoking weed and like drinking, and like I told my mom that I just got done crying, and that was like freshman year, and for like the next 3 years she gave me so much shit for like, yeah, remember that time when you came home and you were crying?
What a bitch!
So, yeah.
Hey Johnny, remember that time I emotionally stunted you when you were a teenager? Well, thanks, Mom. Yeah. That's why you're gay now. I bet that's what she thinks. But she doesn't give a shit. It's not her fault.
Nope. Not at all. That's...
I remember... I don't know if I've told this story before or not, but I really like it. I got drunk at... oh, god damn it. What was his fucking name? Harrison... No.
Shipman?
Shipman, yeah.
Yeah, Harrison
No, it
Shipman.
wasn't Shipman. It was by Shipman's house up to the hill. Remember, how on Walnut where you used to live around by my house? Oh, fuck. Trip. Anyway, that's big house. Shit ton of people there.
Parker?
No, it wasn't Matt Parker. He was a grade younger than me.
Okay.
But I bought like a bottle of vodka at McCormick's, and I was just going to town. I'd given out like maybe
what you normally do.
Yeah, maybe
what
like
you normally do at a Weston party.
5 or 6 shots I'd given out. And I drank the rest of it, like fifth. And I got... The last thing I remember is taking a drink out of the bottle, throwing it up in their bathroom, like all over it. I'm just fucking up. I'm good at that. I'm really good at throwing up in bathrooms. And then I remember like Nate Martin and Jacob Wilson put me in my car and drove me down the street, brought me back home, like helped me in, like Evan and Michael did to you. And my parents were asleep. Like I was in the clear. Not that they really give a shit, but I was only 18 then.
Only.
Yeah. Well, and then those two walked back up the hill because it was pretty close. But so being stupid, I go into my parents' house and tell them or in their room and tell them how good of parents they are. Like, Mom, you're the best. You're the best mom ever. And I went over, like I just took turns. Did my mom? I went over to my dad. Dad, you're the best. You're the best dad ever. And then like,
what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on? That's what I'll be thinking about.
Well, and then like my dad got up and he's like, "Aaron, you all right, buddy?" And then he took care of me. And then he tucked me in to my bed. He's like, "I love you, buddy. I love you too, Dad." Like I was blacked out, fucking drunk. And they were just telling me about this. And then I woke up and at like 7 o'clock in the morning, drank a V8 and threw up.
And you're fine.
No, I went back to sleep. I was in bad shape.
That was in bad.
That McCormick's vodka is lethal. Bad stuff. That's why it's the well vodka of America.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah, I don't really talk myself out of a lot of things. Usually I'm trying to be honest.
Right.
I guess, but I don't know. I've just repressed all of that. Oh my god, it's a huge spider.
Where?
There. Oh god, Kevin, we need help. Oh, you can't do it. Shit. Oh god, I gotta...
Here's an empty bottle.
Yep, that'll do it. Oh, you dick.
This is compelling.
I did it! You motherfucker! There's its abdomen.
Dead.
Dead, Fred. Spider's dead, babe.
Sorry.
That thing was huge. This is the season now. God damn it.
They're coming.
We don't have much time left anyway,
I know.
so that's fine. You played dead for a second there. He was fucking goofing. He was straight up goofing me, and then he's just like, I got him. I got him this time.
I'm out of here.
Oh no, I don't give up that easily, my friend.
All right. So you ready for my second question for you?
Let's do it.
All right. So my second
I
question
could have
is...
just killed him with this bottle. I don't know what I was doing.
Mine was glass. It was glass.
Yeah, hard.
So my next question is, so you know when someone says something racist,
Yeah, all
and
the
like
time.
you know someone who I'm ethnic.
Yeah.
I come from
Yeah, you come from Honduras. That's what it's called, not
Yeah.
ethnicurus. So John's ethnic.
So of course, if something racist was said, like
You agree?
I would be that too. I'd be offended. I'd be a
Your
little
mom,
offended.
you're like, yeah, mom, you're right.
So you know, naturally, I'd be offended probably.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
how does it feel towards? I don't think of you as being a racist person. I think of you being
Thanks.
very open-minded and stuff like that.
I'm glad. Sometimes I think I'm racist, and that's just me in my head.
Baby.
Just because I think one person is stupid, I think, oh shit, you're a racist now just because they're ethnicity. But I hate a lot of white people too, you know? So what's the question?
My question is, how does it feel as a white person, like hearing other white people saying racist shit?
Okay, so this brings up a fun story that happened Thursday at an open mic. A couple new comics are talking outside, smoking, drinking. They're all, you know, one of them's sober, the other one's pretty drunk. The drunk one has a friend there who's, I think it's Persian or something. I don't know what she was, but they were talking and whatever. And he just out of the blue was like, "What did I used to call you?" And this is like right as I walk into the conversation. "What I used to call you?" "Oh yeah, sand N-word." And the other new comic is a black guy. And I'm just standing there like, what is and he kept saying it. Kept fucking saying it. I'm like, what is going on? I was like, to the black comic, I was like, what are you doing? You give a shit? This is insane. I was like, I told the guy who says, like, you're never getting booked in Kansas City. Not that he ever would. He sucks shit. And he's new, so fuck him. I was like, what are you doing?
Right?
This is insane. I mean, like, sure, he was talking about, like, Middle Easterners or whatever, but it's still racist as fuck and terrible.
Right.
Why is nobody upset about that unless it's, like, pointed towards them? That bothers me.
You don't like that?
No. Like, I wasn't about to tell him, like, I don't know, like, get all up in his ass about it. I just told him, you're a dick.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this in public?
Yeah, it's not something.
Keep
you
your
wanna-
racism behind closed doors, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what you would say.
Yeah,
It's okay if you're
don't
racist.
be racist.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was
You
gonna
know?
say it's okay to be racist, but just be racist just alone when you're by yourself.
Be racist dead.
True.
Don't be a dick.
It's just
We
like
don't need dicks. We don't need more dicks.
the reason why I say this is because I was at work today at my new
have
job,
an
and this
instance?
girl was like, she's like, I'm low key racist, just being honest with you guys. And she's saying this to me,
Yeah.
and then to a black, half white guy.
She.
And the black
Well,
guy,
thank
the
you for-
black, half black and white guy was like, "What do you think about me?" She's like, "Well, half of me wants to really despise you," and
Great.
I'm like, "What
Jesus
the
Christ.
fuck?" And I was like, "What do you feel about Latinos?" And she's like, "Well, as long as you're just not like a wetback," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Oh God.
I was like, "What the fuck what the fuck?"
You gotta tell your fucking boss about that. That's bad. She's gotta get fired.
Like,
You can't work with somebody who thinks it's instinctful to hate people.
yeah.
I'm assuming she thinks that.
But that's what spawned that question.
Low key racism. That's not low key racist
When
if
you're
you
saying
hate the
it.
black side of like a half black person.
Right.
That's just racism. There's no little amount of racism. It's just racism. It's exactly what it is.
Race.
And you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
You should get her fired.
It's
I don't want to start a witch hunt or anything, but
more like a bitch hunt.
probably a cunt. I bet she is. I mean, that's cold-blooded. Bug that cheer. Get that beer.
Oh, I guess this week's sponsor is Coors Light. Yeah,
The-
Coors beer.
The banquet beer.
The banquet beer.
Is it?
Literally, like you can make a
You
banquet out
can
of it.
banquet with it.
Yeah.
You can you bring it with you when you go caroling for Christmas. You bring a nice hefty 30-pack of Coors for the family.
Right.
You can, if you want, you can build tree houses out of it, and then
Forts. Yeah.
forts. And so gradually the fort gets smaller because you're drinking them.
Yes.
Like an igloo. If you had like cold beers kept cold in like a refrigerated area, make an igloo of Miller or Coors. What do you got?
Coors Light.
Coors Light. Yeah, the banquet beer.
Yeah,
You
Coors.
can make a banquet out of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or an igloo. Who knows? You could make a Hadron Collider. We can make black holes with cores. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried? No. I've got a Dasani bottle full of Walmart water. I've never heard Walmart water said before. I think that's pretty funny.
Walmart water.
Oh no, Walmart water.
It's coming for
That's gonna be
you.
my website's name. This is Walmart water.
Walmart water.
Oh man.
And then, so my last question for you, Aaron,
Yeah.
is how do you feel about Peyton Manning?
The Lord, the way, and the life.
He's done.
Peyton Manning.
He put up.
I'm not surprised.
He put his shoulder pads up, and he put his broken neck up too. He's done with the HGH.
Oh, shut up. That's his wife. That's his monster of a wife. No, I'm pretty happy that he retired. I'm also happy he was a Bronco for a few years. That was really nice of him to get us to 2 Super Bowls and win one. I'm very happy that he did that for us, along with the team. I don't like giving all the credit to a quarterback, but he was a really good fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
Dude was fucking killer.
Killer.
Best quarterback of all time.
No.
Hands down.
No.
Numbers wise, yes.
But
The only reason he didn't get the all-time wins is because that last win didn't count because he didn't start it. But he got the win. They pulled Osweiler out at the halftime. Tell me about it. He didn't win as many Super Bowls.
could not win the playoffs.
He won in the playoffs. Got the Super Bowl 4 times. It's pretty good.
Why couldn't he win it then?
Defense. Who did he lose to the first time? No. It was the Colts and shit.
New England? No, because they're in the same
They're
division.
NFC. When the fuck was the last time the NFC won a Super Bowl?
Seahawks?
Yeah.
NFC?
Yeah, I guess you're right. 2 years ago. No, they didn't play them. Who the fuck did they play? Shit. Who did the Colts lose to?
In what year?
Oh, it was like 2010. 2009 or 10. I know the first one was in 2007.
The Colts lose to
The Super Bowl.
in 2013?
No, he was with the Broncos then. And the Super Bowl. Just got the Super Bowl. There you go. Saints.
Saints, yeah.
Yeah. God, that seems like fucking forever ago.
I know.
Was 6
That's
years
when
ago.
Drew Brees was still good.
He is still good. That's when the Saints were good.
Yeah,
Drew Brees is one of the best quarterbacks of all time too, which is weird.
right. Kinda.
Dude can throw touchdowns, so his team sucks shit.
Yeah.
Because he never had a defense. He's still a Hall of Famer.
You're a Hall of Famer, Aaron.
I'm trying. Podcast Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. Vodcast. That sounds kind of morbid.
That's what we're doing now, podcasting.
Vodcast.
But, so you're okay with it?
Yeah, apparently the guy who's supposed to be taking over for him, he got like
Osweiler?
in a scuffle.
I know, we got into a scuffle with some
like
woman.
He pushed some woman in Arizona.
Jeez.
I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna draft Peyton Manning, #1 overall, out of the University of Tennessee. Peyton Manning.
Payton Manning. So any last words about Payton Manning?
P-Man.
Thank you for all the years.
I nobody ever call him P-Man.
P-Man.
P-Man. Peyton Man. It's P-Man.
If you ever meet him, I hope to God you call him that.
Hey, P-Man.
P-Man. What is up, P-Man?
I liked when the Super Bowl was going on, they just gave him a new nickname. They called him the Sheriff.
The Sheriff.
Has anybody ever? I think we talked about this too. But has anybody ever called Manning the Sheriff?
No.
I've never seen that in my life. Like, he's the sheriff.
Bang, bang, bang.
What the fuck is this? Where did this even come from? Yeah. Pew, pew, pew. Like they had the fucking sound effects. Pew, 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 sheriff. Ah. He can't even throw. Yeah. If he's a sheriff, he's retired. He should have been. Come on.
Yeah.
He also can't turn his head all the way.
And he had the same face. Did you see him like when they were talking about him and like when he was about to retire? He had the same facial
expression. Well, dude's been beat up. He can't really move much of anything. He does like kind of look like that.
Yeah.
You look like a character off of one of those Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer claymation shows, like a Babe in Toyland or something.
We just don't have enough to make the toys.
I don't have an arm. Nobody wants to play with me.
I'm Kevin.
I have an extra chromosome. I'm Kevin. All right, let's do sad people online.
You want to do misconnections?
Yeah,
All right, let's do it.
That's a synonym.
Huh? Okay. Let's do Todd's.
Todd. All right, this one's called Todd's. Man for Woman in Gardner, Kansas. Home of Patrick Ryan, ex-home of Patrick Ryan. You wore a gray dress, spelt like a British man. We give up. Why'd you capitalize the color? And you wore it well. I ate tonight with my coworkers. We made eye contact and it set me on fire.
Wow.
She's a fucking mutant. I had the big X-ray specs, so I stand out. I hope you see this. Oh, poor guy.
He's from the okay.
What is that supposed to be? I don't think. Just says okay. Age 26. We made eye contact and it set me on fire.
It's pretty much.
How can you forget me? You almost killed me with your eye.
That's pretty much what happened with you and me in this podcast. Yeah. I was like, and I saw and
I still don't get why the only word that he capitalized was the color gray. That's pretty weird.
Are you interesting?
Man for woman?
Man for woman.
What's the X for that? Oh, what? Oh, what? What's that even doing?
I don't even know what that is. Are you interesting? Are you interesting? Man for woman. Well, start off by telling me which Monopoly piece you would be. Maybe you would meet the challenge. May not.
May not.
Who knows?
May not. That's weird.
That was on.
What Monopoly piece would you be? I'd be the board.
I'd be the money.
Because I'm God.
I want to be the money.
We're going to rule this town. I want to be a building.
We built this city on rock and roll.
We built this city on a Monopoly board. These are all short as fuck. Man, we're going to have to do like 10 of these. All right, this one is called Restore. Man for woman. With no data at all. It's just a map of nothing. Anyway, you, long blonde hair, working behind the counter. Me. Came in just before closing with gray long-sleeved shirt. Question marks? What? Dude, you need to be more specific.
Yeah.
What the fuck's a restore? Is that like a... It might be like a thrift store. You know, like recycle or... I don't know.
But...
That's one of the more vague ones I've seen recently. That's not going to help anybody.
Walmart neighborhood market. Man for woman, Shawnee.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We met at the self-checkout. I think it's so weird when people put the space. I think it's so weird when people put the space and the comma.
Some people that I respect do that, and I can't look at them the same way.
It's like, I don't know. Are they doing that on purpose? Or
I don't know if they,
or they actually think that's how it works.
I guess they think it's... Because they're so used to just spacing everything, I guess. I don't know. Some people don't put a space between punctuation at all. That really fucking pisses me off, too.
Yeah.
It's just one space after the punctuation, guys. If you're going to continue doing it.
It's not hard. It's
Otherwise,
not
you
hard.
have a fucking floating punctuation. Disembodied. It doesn't belong anywhere. It's
just sitting there.
a blank.
It's sitting there on a
punctuation.
fucking island by itself.
It doesn't have its own Wilson.
In between,
That's the castaway.
in between Americas and
Americanus.
in
Egypt.
Egypt.
And that's a weird place to be because there's a lot in between. I mean, you can find some more people.
Yeah, because we looking for
Like
cool people.
some guys is like, I'm in between America and Egypt right now.
What do I do?
There's a shit ton of other places, man. Come on,
Like, what do I do? What do I do?
nowhere to go.
All right, so Walmart neighborhood market, man for woman, Shawnee.
Shawnee.
We met at the self-checkout.
Mm-hmm.
I never got your name. You said you liked the candy I was buying.
Ooh, that's an M.
I would like to know more about you, and if at all possible, please put the candy I was buying in your reply. I'm hoping to hear from you.
Let's reply to him. Toblerone.
I was gonna say
Sugar Daddy.
close.
Whatchamacallit?
No, I was gonna do moon pie.
That's a pastry, though. Not candy.
Not candy.
You have a candy, man. Like a bar.
What is it? Something chew? Charleston chew?
Charleston Chew? Man, that's old school.
Yeah.
I doubt it. Probably like Mike and Ike's.
Butterfinger?
Yeah, that's a good call.
Butterfingers are good. Snickers?
Butterfingers.
Which one do you like better, Butterfingers or
I
Snickers?
can't eat either of them.
Why?
They have
Oh,
nuts.
peanuts.
I really did like if I could, it'd be Butterfingers.
Butterfingers peanuts
I
in
never.
it?
It's got peanut butter. That like shit that's in it.
Yeah.
It's like hardened peanut butter.
Oh, is that early?
I guess. Huh?
The crystallized
Yeah, it's
Peanut butter?
It's a nitrous frozen peanut butter. It's a huge process to make a 75-cent candy bar. What if he was talking about like lube that tastes good? Do they sell that at Walmart?
the
I
taste,
haven't had the chance to look lately.
the edible, the
Edible lube.
yeah,
Yes, lube's got to be. It's only water basically
yeah.
and some mercury. Big woman at Walmart today. Thanks for being honest. Another gardener person. Good for you guys.
Man for woman.
You guys are killing it. I just want to say that you have a beautiful smile. You have an amazing body, and I wanted to let you know. You had on wonderful-looking black yoga-type pants. He didn't say yoga. He had to put the type in because she's a big woman.
Yoga.
God knows she's not doing yoga. Wow! Hopefully you have someone at home that appreciates you, your gorgeous smile, and all those curves. Damn, I'd love to taste you. It was all good.
Up until
Shit, it was all fucking good.
and very very PC,
And then
very
he
mature.
went cannibalistic.
Yeah,
I'd love to eat you.
taste you.
I'd love to taste your body in a fresh out of a pan.
That's so disgusting. Is that nothing's worse than watching people eat.
You don't like watching people eat?
I
Well,
hate-
John, you're going to be really disappointed by the video I picked out to watch today. It's just people eating. It's just Kevin and I eating. His face is blurred out, though. You can't see his mouth.
Yeah.
But he makes a lot of noise. God. And Kevin doesn't eat much, so it's basically just popcorn and melted butter. Separated.
that's pretty much probably the last time he ate was those brownies that he baked. It's probably the last time Kevin ate. I swear to God, he never eats, and I always try to offer him food, and he never takes any of it. He's like, "Nope, I already ate. I ate before I got here." I'm like, "No, you didn't, you little asshole. You didn't eat
He
before you
went and
got
got Taco Bell, probably. Kevin, what kind of fast food do you eat?
Taco Bell. Just put a thumbs up or down. Taco Bell. Burger King.
Wendy's?
Burger King.
Wendy's? Subway? Pizza?
Pizza, mostly
Kevin's a
pizza.
pizza boy.
Pizza boy, yeah.
Kevin's a pizza boy. Big
He
old pizza
literally
boy.
is a pizza boy.
He's a boy made of pizza.
Yeah.
Fresh, hot, out of the oven pizza.
Yeah. Kind of like Little Caesars, but a little bit more expensive.
Cheaper.
Cheaper.
Oh, I was getting...
Oh, cheaper.
We're on different sides of the spectrum here. Kevin Spectrum.
Do you like Little Caesars pizza? Why?
Well, because the one time I had a lot of it, it made me sick for 3 days.
Oh yeah, that's when we were on that tour. Well, that's because you're like, I'm gonna save money and eat all this fucking.
It fucking worked. I just shit weird for a few days.
Because your body's not meant to eat like
Oh, I know.
Little Caesars for more like multiple days in a
Switched
row.
it up. It was just, a meal most days. I don't like their crazy
But not
bread.
back to back to back days. It's like
I don't like
it's a
their-
1 day thing. It's a 1 day, then you give it several
their
months.
Pizza's, yeah.
You have to give it several months.
It's good in
between.
like most drugs. It's good in moderation. I don't like their crazy bread though. It's not very good.
It's not very crazy
Or
either.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like regular shitty bread with some garlic salt and shit on it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Who cares? You know what I mean? Little Caesar sucks. Good. This is wave goodbye to those hopes of sponsorship. Hey, LC, Little Caesars. I'll retract that statement if you give us like some podcast pizza every week for free. We will advertise the shit out of you.
Podcast pizzas.
Podcast pizza.
PP. The PP.
P-Man.
The PP show.
And then we can get Payton Manning to advertise it with us.
And give and every
John's.
time like we like it the podcast begins, it's just Peyton Manning and Papa John's kissing each other.
That'd be great. I like that. Yeah, let's do it.
We should do that. Like we should just have that like at the beginning of every podcast. We just have Peyton Manning kissing Papa John, and like
That'd be funny.
we'll do it.
Okay. I guess we're video now. Like when you were the first you were saying, I was like, how are we gonna do that? We're just an audio podcast. Like, oh god,
Oh,
it finally came. Like all this preparation that you guys go through every week for the show. I was like, oh, that's what we're doing.
I love just watching Aaron sit and watch Kevin and I work for like a solid like 45 minutes to try to set up lights
Give or
and make
take.
sure everything works correctly.
Yeah.
And
It's
Aaron
really,
just
it's really a study on human behavior.
you're like,
Yeah, I'm just goofing with my fingers. And shit. I gotta do shit to pass my time, Your guys' time is fine, but I gotta just keep going while I'm sitting here.
It's insane watching you.
Yeah, I guess. I can't do it, so I can't watch myself, so I really don't know what's going on.
Last week I was like, "Hey, Aaron, can you please just put it?" Was like, "Yeah."
I don't want to break any of your stuff. I don't trust my hands. Like we're not playing baseball. I can't if we're playing baseball, I trust my hands.
Yeah, but
Not here.
once you step off the diamond, you just can't do anything.
I'm not the hand guy.
Not the hand guy.
Can't do it. I don't have a lot of confidence.
I would love to shadow you at work.
Oh, I do shit there. That's nothing. I've been doing it for a while.
We've been doing this for a while.
Not like work.
Or touching lights.
Yeah, touching lights is hard.
We have how many lights? 1, 2, 3,
7?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 lights up right now.
Yeah.
Killing it, dude.
I didn't touch any of them.
Yep.
Except my lamp. You can't see it, but there's a lamp back there.
Yeah.
Without the shade. Is it like it's not a lamp, it's just like an extended light bulb if it doesn't have the
Basically,
shade.
it's like it's basically a light on
It's
a
really
on a
tall-
stand.
Tall light.
Pretty much like how that light is
Yeah.
and that light is, and actually basically all 3 of those lights
It's
and
not
the
really-
camera because
yeah.
it's on a tripod. Pretty much all of our lights are on
The
stands.
only thing that makes a lamp is the lampshade. Well, we just
Yeah.
call the shade the lamp and then just call the light like the lamp light.
Or a light.
Or just a light.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be specific. You can use the bulb for anything. Or like that. You can fucking do whatever you want with that thing,
Right.
So you put the shade on it, it's not a lamp.
We're just breaking through walls here at the Beer and Friendship
If you want to
Show.
break down stuff, email me at breakingdownstuff at
BreakingDownStuff.com.
Beer and Friendship Show at Mythbusters Busted Ghostbusters Myth at gmail.com.
Guff.
Tim.
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 All right.
It's like Tom. Tim. Did we do the thing?
No,
Big
actually,
woman at Walmart. I forgot about that.
No, there's a thing I wanted to show you. There's a
Yeah.
video. I think there's some videos I wanted to show you.
Yahoo! Is it the video of me playing your basketball game and losing like 46-2?
He lost 46-2.
Oh, I quit at like 36-2. I don't remember. I don't know how it ended because I quit it. It was pretty bad though. Kevin, you can't do that.
Kevin can't do that shit.
Kevin, if you're gonna cough, you gotta die. You gotta make it worth our time. All right, Geraldo Rivera is gonna be on Dancing with the Stars. Everybody,
Thank God, because
I saw that coming.
We've been wanting that.
Oh, what will Lena Dunham no longer do? Have me worry about her.
All right, so this is a video I wanted to show you, Aaron. I wanted to get your opinion on it. So this is like about
Hi guys, I thought I
God
would share some
damn,
information with you that I learned today at my free tutoring
Preface
session at the
this.
library.
Okay, so this is a math. Apparently, they're teaching kids how to do math differently now.
Yeah, I guess I've heard of Common Core. I don't really know
Yeah,
about it though. Common Core.
and I figured
Sweeping
if
the
there's,
nation.
and I figured because I know a lot of people, and I figured if anyone have a really strong opinion on it, it would be Aaron fucking Naylor
Okay.
because he has a fucking strong opinion on everything.
Do I?
Oh no, you're who I go to. It's built.
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
Okay, so this is how it goes.
Most of it's just like fuck off and I don't care.
Yeah, how it goes in my ranking in my top 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's Bill Burr, Joe Rogan, Aaron Naylor,
All
and then
Put me at
with
number
a,
one.
with a splash of Kevin on.
Well, Kevbot. Yeah, but he doesn't talk.
No, but he doesn't talk right.
Takes
He
him a
doesn't-
while to write it down.
Yeah,
All right, so this is math.
yeah, and so
Common
she's gonna
Core.
explain to you how to do this math, and I want
Okay.
I want to hear your opinion on it after
All
she
right.
explains it.
Regarding the new math, aka Common Core, all that stuff.
She got a good
I figure
More
why
like
not
Common
keep this
Whore.
information
Good
to
voice.
myself? Why not share it with the world? So let me help you guys out there.
Here, let me
Okay,
show it to you.
we're gonna solve 43
Yoda.
minus 13. Now we would normally solve it. 3 minus 3 gives you 0. 4 minus 1 gives you 3. We've got 30.
Done.
Now
Done.
we're going to solve it the other way.
Easy,
the new math
right?
way.
This is the Common Core way.
So we have 43 minus 13. You have to write it horizontally for this way, I was told. today.
Retarded.
That makes me sick.
Yeah.
Now we're going to start with this 13.
We're not
And we're
Asian.
going to try to get this 13 to the next 5. So 5, 10, 15. So 13 plus 2 gives us 15. Now take that 15 plus
Kevin's pissed.
No, it's not.
5 gives us 20.
What?
Okay? Now we're going to take that 20 and get it to the nearest 10, which takes us to 30. Now we're going to take that 30, get it to the next nearest 10, which gives us 40. And we want to get
But
up
we
here
just
to that
went over what we
43.
wanted.
So we're going to take that
I want to get
40,
to 43.
add 3, and it's going to give us 43. Now, to solve it, you add up this middle column right here.
Why?
So 2 plus 5,
Yeah.
7, plus 20, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's how you get it, the 30.
She hit her table too.
Yeah. We do that too. Dumb, right?
Why?
Literally.
It's not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
It's
7,
five.
8.
It's six different problems in one problem. Why do you have to get to the nearest 5 of the number that's being subtracted? Doesn't make any. What? Why is 5 and 0 so important? God. That's just so easy.
Ours,
Look, it's perfect. Vertical. It's perfect.
It's literally, what is the 3 minus 3? 0.
Yeah.
4 minus 1. 3.
Yeah.
Done.
Even if there was like it was 143 minus 13. 3 minus 3, 0. 4 minus 1, 3. And then you just drop the 1.
Right.
It's 130. I don't like that at all.
Isn't it dumb? And Kevin was
Why?
listening to it and he just started shaking his head.
Why is that?
Why are you trying to fuck up America?
She's
This is
not
why
doing
people are.
it.
This
She
is why.
wasn't doing it.
This
She-
is why people are voting for Donald Trump, because they have to do stupid shit like this.
Well, if their Common Core hasn't been around very long. It's only been around for like maybe 5 or 10 years.
Thanks for killing my thing. You killed my joke.
Your jokes suck. You want my opinion, John? No, that really bothers me, like, to my Common Core.
Right?
Guys. I'm a fucking sellout. No, that is the dumb. Oh God, I can't even like. You need to pull up more videos of this.
Oh, you want more? You want more? Okay, let's just get more videos.
I need
of
to know
Common
if this is real.
Okay, so what is it called?
Common Core explanation.
Common
videos
Core
or something.
sheets. Common Core.
Videos. Just put videos. Common Core videos.
Common Core videos. Go to videos.
Yeah. Explaining.
Like it or not,
Oh,
life
God.
is full of measuring sticks.
Why is she
How
black?
smart we are, how fast we are,
She gonna be
how
black.
well we can, compete. But up until now, it's been pretty hard to tell how well kids are competing in school and how well
Really?
they're going to do when they get out of
Pretty
school.
sure it has been pretty
We
easy.
like to think that our education system does that. But when it comes to learning what they really need to be successful after graduation,
Common Core.
is a girl in your neighborhood being taught as much as her friend over in the next one? Is a graduating senior in, say, St. Louis
We live in
as
this-
prepared to get a job as the graduate in Shanghai? Well, it turns out the answer to both of these questions is no. Because for years, states have been setting different standards for what students should know and
That's
be
not
able
our
to do
fault.
at each grade level.
That's you
making it
guys
too hard
fuck
to know
up.
if our kids are
What?
really doing well enough overall. And if they can really compete for a job someday. What we really need
Say
are
something
clear
about
goals.
Common Core.
Yeah, we're
That's where the
we're
Common
almost
Core
a minute
states
into.
Okay, here we go.
They're like a total sea change in education.
That's Tanami.
Consistent, strong, clear benchmarks for English language arts and math. Here's how it works. You can think
Clear?
of kindergarten through 12th grade like a giant staircase.
That wasn't clear,
Each
that
step is a
math
skill
problem.
your child needs to learn before stepping up to the next one.
Yeah, we've already
But
know
right
this.
now,
Yeah, that's
too
why
many
you go
kids
to
aren't really
grades.
confident with like 2 plus 2 before they have to move on to 2 times 2.
Who?
We need more focus on the skills that help them move up the stairs, or they can slip up and fall behind. And there's another problem. What if everyone's stairs were made at different heights? Well, here we go again. They are. So, a boy in Seattle who's rocking an A in English literature could be getting a C on his Chicago friend's staircase. Oops. We need to create consistent steps in education too. So first, each standard creates a landing on the staircase, a stop
Well,
along
just make the
way as your
staircase
child heads toward
longer.
high school graduation. Each stop is a chance for every parent and teacher
This isn't explaining
to focus on the
anything.
skills their students are supposed to know
Longer.
at
What?
that step, no matter the zip code,
Make
language,
grades
or
more
race.
steps.
More importantly, each standard makes sure all students are learning what they need to know to get to graduation and beyond. Because something like counting to 100 leads to understanding dollars and cents, which eventually leads to understanding how to manage a budget. Secondly, the standards are
Not
consistent
necessarily.
from school to school, and they match up against
Because you can
international
count to
standards,
100.
too. Now we know how we're doing compared to just about everyone. So even though local communities will still design their own curriculum with the same rules, everybody can compete on the same kind
This
of
is like-
staircase. But standards aren't learning. That's why we need
This is like what
teachers,
baseball
parents,
tried to
and
do
students
with
to help
like trying
make
to
that
do with
happen. By
HGH and all that
working together to help
bullshit.
kids meet these standards.
Like, you know, we're
world's
gonna start
getting
testing
more
shit
and more
more.
competitive
Hopefully,
every day.
everyone doesn't do
But
it,
now,
and everyone's still
when our
doing
kids
it.
Well,
get
but
to
if
the
they
top
gotta
of their
do
staircase,
Common
they
Core,
can
like,
have way more options on where their
there aren't
life
that many
goes from
kids that
there.
are gonna be like, well, I
Clear
don't want to do
goals,
it that way. I want to do it the
confident,
old way. You know,
well-prepared students.
they're not
That's
gonna know
the
an
Common
old
Core
way.
state standards.
That
I think Common Core is a load of bullshit. I think it's.
I think it assumes a lot.
yeah.
It's gonna assume like
Oh, everyone's retarded.
no that just because you can do these things like the rest of the people that you're gonna be good at what you go into or something. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get the same amount throughout the world.
Right.
Like it's confusing. It's hard to see why people would think that's a good idea. Sure, I mean education sucks in America, but that doesn't seem like it's gonna do any better.
Right.
Especially if you have to make
If you have to do
if you have
20
to break
steps-
down a simple math problem 6 times. If there's 6 layers to a subtraction problem, then that's too much work. You don't need to do that.
Right.
It's an easy thing. You know what I wish you would have done an easier, like a simpler one, like 2 plus 2, or something like that, just to make it.
Super base elementary.
Yeah, just super basic. Like even though that one was as basic as you could get, like that's dumb. I don't think it's like it's obviously not like a law though, so that's not so bad. That Common Core,
Right.
it's like popping up, here and there, but I don't think States can have it, but it's not federal yet.
It's not federal.
If it ever gets federal. No, I remember hearing about it a few years ago after high school, and I didn't know anything about it. Now, of course, we haven't looked at a whole lot, but if that chick was right with her math thing, that's really stupid. At least the mathematics part. I don't know the science part, but and everything else.
All right.
Fuck Common Core.
Fuck it.
Based on no.
based on
zero,
right.
almost zero research.
So, Aaron, is there anything else you like? Is there anything that you'd like to talk about that has been bugging you? Have been itching your dick?
No, not really. Not that I can think of.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing's been steaming your beans.
I've been steaming my beans.
Oh, Aaron, we all know you steam your own beans. I steam my own beans too.
Bean steamers. That sounds bad.
Yeah.
Steam. It's because it sounds like beaners. But,
that's racist.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
So, Aaron?
Beans aren't very good anyway. I wouldn't want to be called a beaner. I don't like beans.
Well, it's because you're not Hispanic. That's okay.
I can like beans being white.
You can't.
Alright. My dad.
Kind of like how I can't like beef stroganoff.
Oh, what? You can't like beef stroganoff? I'm not German.
I can't eat that
I can
stuff.
like beef
I can't eat
stroganoff.
that stuff.
Oh, well, that's just because of taste. Personal preference.
And racial tensions.
Yeah, it's because of America's problem on race.
Yeah.
War on race.
And noodles and meat and
Racism.
stuff.
Oh, that's so good. Damn it, John, you're not even alive.
So, Aaron,
What's up?
I think it looks like we've reached the end
I'm
of
gonna eat
another
a sandwich. I'm
podcast.
pretty excited about this.
You're going to eat a sandwich out of
Eat a
this?
sandwich, yeah.
I'm going to eat something too after this.
Turkey.
I'm going to eat something.
I gotta eat all my food before it goes bad before I leave.
So, Aaron, I want to say thank you so much, Aaron, for being on our pod. Thank you so much.
Thanks for being on our podcast, John.
So, I guess, do you want to do your plugs real quick?
April 1st, I will be at the Roxy Bar with Patrick Ryan and Dennis Cheney in Overland Park. I just found out my shows I'm doing in Phoenix for Bird City Comedy Festival. I got 4 going on there. They're all at the same hotel, which is pretty nice.
Oh, yeah!
April 8th through 11th. Like May 7th, I'll be in Hays, Kansas. It's like 5 hours away. But they're going to pay for food and lodging, so that's cool.
All right.
Other than that, I don't know. Probably some other stuff I forget about. I'm not very organized. I'm more organized when I'm drunk.
You are.
Mentally. Otherwise, I'm scattered. Scattered to boot. Kevin, you're intimidating me right now. Kind of afraid. John, you're like God handling his stars. Look at all this light.
I guess, thank you guys so much for watching, if you guys watched this much. Like, subscribe. You can send us an email and ask us questions. That's all on our YouTube stuff.
Add us on Twitter.
Add us on Twitter.
Beer
What's your
friendship
Twitter?
at beer friendship.
All right.
Kinda
You can
clunky.
you can follow me on Instagram at John D. Klauser. Like our fan page on Facebook, The Beer and Friendship Show.
Tell us what your favorite Thundercat sound is.
Mine is Peacock.
Rolf! Kill it. Get out of town. No, not you, Kevin. I'm talking about John. I forgot you're God. Damn it, you're more God now.
Yeah, guys. Thank you so much for watching on episode 66. And fuck Common Science. Or
Number of the Yeast.
What is it?
Common Core.
Common Core. Fuck Common Core. All right. I guess we'll see you guys in